what's up, YouTube? Do you own an Xbox One or do you own a PS4? Well, you know what? It doesn't matter, because whatever game system you have no games. Yeah, so here's a question I've been having on my mind for a while now. Is that, like, it seems like no matter what system you own, the other side is telling you you have, like, no games. Like, that's it. I mean, even though both systems at this point have a pretty decent amount of games, whether it be exclusives or third parties or indies or remakes or what have you, chances are by now, about 3 years into the system's life cycles, that, guess what, by now, they both have a decent library of games. The problem is, what do you define as games that are games and games that are not games, or stuff like that? I don't know how I'm supposed to say this here, but, like, it's just like, you know, a lot of people are saying, like, well, third party is the lifeblood of the industry, and they're the reason why consoles have games. If you don't have third party, you don't have games. Like with the Wii U, they didn't have a lot of third party games, if any. Well, they didn't have a lot, and apparently that equal to no games, even though their exclusives were pretty low too. So, yeah, Wii U probably didn't really have games if you think about it. But anyway, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's like, oh, all they have is third-party games. They don't have exclusives, so therefore they have no games. So what is it? What is it that defines having games? Is it having third-party games? Is it having first-party games? Second-party games? Indies? I don't know anymore, because apparently no matter what fucking system you own, there's no games for it, even though there's, like, games for it, or stuff like that. It's like, people keep changing the narrative so many times, it's hard to keep up. So, third-party but no exclusives means no games, or exclusive but not a third-party also means no games. So, it's just like, you guys just stop. Just fucking stop. You can't even decide what the hell you're talking about anymore, because no matter what you do, like, if you have Xbox One, you have no games. If you have PlayStation, you have no games. It's like, third parties are the lifeblood of industry, but also you have no games because all you have is third party. Yeah, that's a thing. Or, you know, if they have exclusives, it's also doesn't count because, oh, yeah, my favorite part about this is, like, if a game doesn't sell enough, it's a niche game. It's not a real game. It's just a niche game. It's just like, what the fuck did you learn that word, people? I mean, all of a sudden you're throwing that word around like you know what it meant this whole time. Like, you use it all the time. It's just like, you just use these terms as, like, insults and stuff like that. And it's like what do you want? What do you want to come out that classifies as an actual fucking game? I mean, seriously, what is this? Does it have to sell a certain amount before it's considered an actual game? Does it have to be by a certain company before it's considered an actual game? Does it have to be exclusive? Does it have to be third party? What the fuck is it you people want nowadays? Seriously, I don't understand. And quite frankly, I don't think you understand either. You just want to sit there and say no games as an insult and give no explanation whatsoever of what the hell you mean by that. It makes no fucking sense. So I'm just here to question that little motive of yours. It's like that. No matter what game comes out, it doesn't seem to count anymore. Exclusives don't count until they do, or third party doesn't count until it does, and if it doesn't sell enough, it's a niche game for a niche audience that only likes certain types of games. It's like, you guys are just talking out of your ass at this point. I really think so. Everybody who says things like this, you're just making this shit up now as you go along because you desperately want to have some kind of argument out there. You want to argue. You need to argue. Your life is incomplete if you're not arguing, so you have to make up anything to sound like an argument that you can possibly win in your mind. I don't know. So yes, I'm very confused about this whole no games phenomenon that we seem to be suffering through now. We didn't have this problem last couple generations. This is the first generation I know of that nobody had games. It's like Xbox didn't have games. PS4 doesn't have games. Wii U didn't have... Okay, yeah, bad example. I'm not going to finish that sentence. But you know what I mean. So, yeah. So, what is it, people? What is it? Do we have games or don't we? Does third party count as games or do they? Or don't they? Does exclusives count as games or don't they? I don't know anymore, and neither do you, because you just want to argue because reasons. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.